right, good morning. Happy Tuesday, everybody. We are live here on KENS 5. It's a beautiful start to the day, and we also have very, very cold temperatures still in place. This morning, we got down to freezing in some spots across the hill country, like Kerr County, parts of Kendall County, and Gillespie County. We'll show you the observed morning lows along with what to expect today, tomorrow, and on Thursday as well. Thursday, that's when things change once again. We'll have another round of cold air driving Thursday morning. And that'll help generate, overcast conditions, cloudy skies, and even some rainfall between Thursday and Friday later this week before we clear out for the weekend. And we'll talk about the weekend forecast in a second. But again, there's live conditions around San Antonio. It looks great on this Tuesday morning, December 2nd. We have some high altitude clouds overhead, but still a good amount of sunshine, and the sun will help rebound temperatures pretty fast later on today. I think we see high temperatures probably around 60 to 61, which is very cool even for December standards. So a chilly day for your Tuesday. And as a matter of fact, here is the forecast for this afternoon. High clouds, mostly sunny. Tomorrow, more cloud cover builds in. Wind still on the light side, 5 to 15 miles per hour. A little warmer tomorrow, 65, close to normal for early December averages. And then here comes the front. Thursday morning, probably around 9 or 10 a.m. Thursday morning. And what that will do is create more moisture, create more cloud cover, and the opportunity at a couple of showers and even isolated downpours Thursday into Friday as well. So that's what we have in store for the next few days. So up and down, kind of a roller coaster because, we warm up a little bit Wednesday, but then we go back down for Thursday and Friday before clearing out for the weekend. Before we get into the details, the timing of this next frontal boundary, take a look at these numbers. December 1st is the beginning of meteorological winter. Astronomical winter officially begins on December 21st. That is the first day of winter. Meteorologists and people like that study climatology, scientists, meteorologists, and then also astronomical studies. Also, we all look at different ways at looking at the beginning of fall and winter and spring and things like that. But the beginning of fall is September 1st for meteorological purposes. We like to divide the seasons into 3 months, just easier way to look at data. So for example, meteorological fall is September, October, November. Meteorological winter is December, January, and February, just based on monthly increments versus the astronomical seasons, which is based on the position of the Earth around the sun. So that's just a little different. But anyway, so how productive was fall? That's the bottom line. How productive was it? Well, San Antonio only picked up 2.9 inches of rainfall, which is not a lot. That's actually below average. And as a matter of fact, it is the 18th driest fall on record. So not in the top 10. That's the good news. But we have data that dates back to the 1880s. So if we're in the top 25 driest falls in historic record, that's pretty significant and very dry, and our drought is indicative of that. We have extreme drought everywhere across the area, from San Antonio to Gonzales, Medina County, parts of the Rio Grande. We are seeing worsening drought conditions, and this is why. The byproduct of less rain is the increased drought level. So not good. It's actually also in line with what we're in right now, a pattern of La Nina that typically leads to drier and warmer than normal conditions through the late fall and winter season. And this is kind of on par with that. So 18th driest fall on record for San Antonio specifically. What about temperatures? We've had a couple of cold snaps here and there, but how warm has it been when you take the afternoon high and the morning low and average it out over September, October, and November up until now? It's been pretty warm. Matter of fact, it was the third warmest fall on record in San Antonio. We saw an average temperature of 75.3. The warmest fall in San Antonio historic record was actually last year at 76.2. So we're kind of in that range where we're seeing very warm falls and warm temperatures. But it just shows you that what La Nina does and the impact it has kind of on the longer range outlook between like fall and winter. So we do think winter is going to shape up that way. We'll see cold fronts here and there, freezing lows here and there. But by and large, I think through January and February, generally drier and warmer than normal. But it's cold outside. It feels chilly. 44 at Stinson, 42 at the airport. Satellite and radar mostly quiet. We are seeing some of those high clouds move through. And most of the moisture, heaviest rain is way to the east. If you are doing any traveling from, let's say, North Carolina to Boston in the northeastern United States, that's where it's very active. Matter of fact, widespread snowfall for parts of eastern Pennsylvania, wintry precip for New York, up towards Connecticut, Maine, all the way up towards this part of the northeastern United States. That's where they're seeing a lot of wintry weather unfold on this Tuesday. Back here at home, though, we're seeing the backside of this low, and we're seeing clearing skies briefly Thursday and tomorrow as well. Cloud cover and the chance for rain does return. Temperatures out the door, chilly as you get out this morning. 42 at Timberwood Park, same thing at the airport, a couple degrees warmer, if you will, between Randolph, Lavernia, Floresville, Stinson at 44, 46 at Castroville, and 43 at Bandera. A bit warmer out to the west. Eagle Pass and Carrizo Springs seeing lower to mid 50s at this hour, but otherwise a chilly start to our Tuesday. So here's the timing of our next system, next cold front. So this pattern of cold weather continues. Through today, some high-level clouds. That's pretty much it. Tomorrow morning, low to mid-level clouds returns. I think tomorrow's a mostly cloudy Wednesday, but mostly dry. Late tomorrow night into early Thursday, we'll see a very familiar pattern shape up. That light rain, that low deck of drizzle, mist, a couple of light showers here and there through early Thursday morning. I would say widely scattered showers Thursday morning, Thursday afternoon. Cold front drops in Thursday morning late, and that'll help develop a couple of more heavier downpours towards the south, towards Corpus Christi, right there, towards the Gulf Coast. And then after that, the front moves farther south. And then what that will establish is an overrunning pattern. So basically, you have cold, dense air at the surface, and then you have more warm, buoyant air riding above it. And what that will do is create more and more of a drizzly, misty, light rain pattern through Friday morning, Friday afternoon. So between Thursday morning and Friday morning, kind of a damp pattern, very cold, a little windy. I think we'll see winds anywhere from 20 to 30 miles per hour Thursday morning, Thursday night. Most of the heaviest rain, this pattern will lend itself to at least some rain, but right now probably 1/100th to 1/10 of an inch of rainfall, not much. The farther east you go towards Houston, maybe 1/2 an inch to an inch of rain, and then farther towards Louisiana, they could pick up 1 to 2 to 3 through the weekend and into early next week. But right now, San Antonio kind of on the outer edge of that. We'll see patchy areas of light rain, but in terms of like a lot of accumulation, it doesn't look too impressive in our area. Here's what the front looks like. So tomorrow, highs in the mid-60s, feeling great. Winds will be light. Thursday morning, front drops in, temperatures plummet pretty fast. Thursday morning, 8, 9, 10 a.m., front drops in. You'll feel the winds 20 to 30 miles per hour. Temperatures struggle to get out of the 40s all day Thursday. Cloudy, drizzly, damp, and the same thing into Friday morning. And then hopefully next week things start to change. If you don't like the colder weather, it looks like next week, probably like next Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, we'll start to see recovery. Daytime highs closer to normal, if not above that. Probably like upper 60s, near 70 by the middle of next week, and maybe the back half of next week as well. And it looks like the colder weather for the second week of December probably stays farther towards like Chicago, the Great Lakes, the Northeast. But if you don't like the colder weather, just wait a little while. It looks like by the middle of next week, things do change in the forecast, at least a little bit. All right, guys, have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday. Today's high, very chilly, 60. Tomorrow, not much better. Small chance at a shower or sprinkle Wednesday. Better opportunity as our second cold front arrives Thursday morning. That'll drop highs from the mid-60s, probably to the upper 40s, near 50 Thursday afternoon. It's going to be a breezy and cold Thursday, and also a little damp with some rain moving through. That'll extend into Friday morning, and then this weekend looks great. High temperatures near 70, lows in the 40s, near 50. And early next week, there's the recovery. Next Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, temperatures a little bit above average, 70 to 72 next Wednesday and Thursday. And then that next Friday and Saturday, models are hinting at another front dropping in, and depending on the timing of that, because that's still up in the air, that's still like 10 to 11 days out, that might produce a chance for rain and some, hopefully, winter-like air in the region. All right, have a wonderful Tuesday, and temperatures stay chilly through the week and then recover by this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, highs near 70 under mostly sunny skies. Download the KENS 5 app. It is free. in the App Store. Any additional updates on the forecast on the Thursday morning cold front, how much rain we're expecting. We're all going to get updates on the KENS 5 Weather Center through today and tomorrow. Right now, most of the rain materializing east, but on the KENS 5 app, on the weather section, you'll have hourly, daily updates on the weather forecast. Have a wonderful Tuesday, guys. Be safe, stay warm, and enjoy this cold winter-like pattern through Friday and Saturday.